All right, we're here with Dan Brunskill in the Niner locker room, and Rams this week. You've already seen them once this year. What kind of challenge do they present?
They present a defense that plays a shell coverage, and then they're going to play everything deep to short, so it makes it really hard to get explosive runs. And then on top of that, they've got great players up front, like Ashawn Robinson, Aaron Donald, and then Bobby Wagner. They got great players, Leonard Floyd. Those guys are tough to get past, so they got a really good front seven up front, and then they're also playing a shell coverage behind it, which makes it hard to get big plays on that. So it just kind of grinded out game. You're going to have to be okay with getting 4-yard carries, be okay with getting 3-yard carries, and then just continually doing that throughout the game so that you can build plays up, and then hopefully every once in a while you can get an explosive on them, which is really tough to do against that defense the way they're playing, but hopefully we can, and that's going to be a key to the game.
Yeah, Chris Forster, talking about your guys' position, basically said everybody's up and ready to go. How would you describe the rotation? Sometimes you're coming in the middle of games, you're playing different spots. How do you feel about the room in general and your role on this unit?
It's awesome. We got some young guys that are playing really well, and they came in the season just firing off, and they're doing amazing. So, the main thing is just keep building the chemistry between us, and then just be ready to go anywhere. So, whenever we have an injury, just be able to go in and play any position. And we got a lot of guys been playing. We've had Trent down, we've had Mike down, Aaron's gone down a little bit. We got a bunch of guys down, and guys are coming in and filling in great. So that's huge. So just got to keep doing the chemistry, and we've been together for a while, and just keep building that. And so that no matter what group is in there, that we're all performing well.
Yeah, give me a thought on Banks and Burford. Banks was the highest graded guy this last week. Burford, just a big wide body road grader. What are your thoughts on the two rookies?
I think they're doing great. Banks had a hell of a game. He's playing amazing right now, and Burford as well. For a rookie to just be able to come in and play the way he is, it's awesome to have. And they're both athletic guys. For Banks being as big as he is, how well he can move is amazing. That's freak athleticism right there. And then Burford is an amazing athlete as well. So Burford might have the best recovery skills I've ever seen. On when he's getting beat, sometimes he's got great recovery skills just because of his athleticism. So those guys are playing awesome. They're maulers right now, and just keep continuing to help those guys, make sure that they understand everything, what's going on out there, and do what I can as a veteran to provide to them some of the information I know just from playing. If you go against a certain guy, what to expect, or if you keep getting a certain technique, just to be ready for, so that we can help eliminate some of the easy mistakes, and then just continue to get great play out of the O-line.
If I was Burford or Banks, and you get credited a lot of it. You slow down Aaron Donald. I know you don't want to take that, but if you could, what is the key to going against Donald? Because you have had some success against him, or at least collectively have had some success. I know you don't want to give away any secrets, but what can you tell us?
The key to just Aaron Donald is you just got to be perfect with your technique. You can't get away with making bad plays against him, because he will make you pay, and he will make you look really silly when you do. So I think the key is just perfect technique, and so that's a lot of the things for the guys. And then we do a great job as an offense just knowing who we're going against. At the end of the day, don't let him get going. So do whatever you can to limit what he can do. Just kind of make it like Jimmy getting the ball out fast, the receivers getting open faster, all those things play into it. So, it's just not one guy out there doing that. I think it's majority of just how we go about it as a team, and then just try to focus on as much as you can on those techniques when you're gotta go against him, because at the end of the day, if he's going to beat you, have him beat you the worst way possible is outside or something, so that way you get a little bit more time. But at the end of the day, it's going to come down to those technique things, and he can make you miss. He can still get you off your technique, but you just got to really focus on that, and then just trust the team around you, because they're going to do a good job getting the ball out.
Hey, last one for you. In the playoff game, they had it all going. They had Vaughn, they had Ashawn Robinson playing well. It's a different looking deal now. Vaughn's moved on to Buffalo. How do they look the last few weeks compared to the team that you saw in the playoffs up front?
I mean, they're still playing the same type of ball that they've been playing for a while now. So, like, the defensive scheme has kind of been the same still for what they've been doing for multiple years in the past. So, it's still a challenge in that way. Vaughn was definitely a big add for them, but I mean, they got good players still. I mean, at the end of the day, they're still doing well. I think but the big difference in the championship game is I don't think we got our run game going the way we wanted to, and then that played a big part of it. And then we also just didn't capitalize on certain plays, and we had some key mistakes here and there that just kind of killed ourselves, because at the end of the day, I mean, some of our games we've had, there's ones where it's come down to 2 minute, and then there's ones that haven't, and I think over half of them have come down to 2 minute anyways, which is like, last end of half situations or end of the game where we need a score, we're down and we got to go. Like even the game before the championship, that came down to 2 minutes. I mean, we were down that game, I don't know what it was in the half, but we were down like 17-3 or something bad, and then, we still can get back in that game. We just got to get the run game going. I mean, that's key to success for us, and I think everybody knows that. And then just got to keep getting after them and not having mistakes that kill ourselves.
Thanks for the time, Dan.
Yeah, thank you.